So we started last game with us running back from being traumatized by Natasha
Thanks, Natasha.
to
Nobody saw nothing.
Maraid did.
You
Fine.
son of a bitch! I saw everything!
Oh, you looked up as a rat and you saw some big.
I looked up as a
Orbit.
rat and I came out a little
She cried.
different.
Yep. And so we all grouped up and we ran back to Skip's house, hideout, whatever you call it. And we got dressed. And Natasha tried to garrote me. 'Cause she's rude. And then Maraid was all like, hold up a minute. I need some plants. So she went outside and decided to be an eco-terrorist.
I didn't mean to.
Dropping trees on people's houses and whatnot, all for a bit of mistletoe. Then
Terrible person.
Then both the girls looked at Lucian and they're like, carry everything again. And I did. And Skip was all a nervous Nancy the entire time. Rude. Then we all were walking and Ray doesn't know how to blend in. Skip's all like, I'm nervous, and people are all like, grr. But it's okay because Natasha is regal as fuck and knows everything, apparently. And so we make it to the elevator and then we wait in line. And then we all hop on an elevator.
So, Maraid, how did the elevator ride go?
Honestly, it was lovely. I went on and went to the upper floor and I learned to dance. Lucian taught me. And down below.
Learn is a strong characterization.
You
failed your role.
We had a good time, is the point. It was cute. Leave me be. Because everything went bad after. For a moment we were kids, and down below Skip was panicking and making the wall turn bigger and taller, and it took forever to get to the top. And at the top, we were greeted by a bunch of hedges. Lucian decided to be practical and asked, like, alright, where is this fountain? I think under the original impression that maybe that's where the medicine was. That's not really true, but we were directed to a fountain. We went over to the right. Right? Yeah, we went to the right. And we're greeted by a woman trying to trim her hedge. Or a topiary, I think. Anyway, this was Miss Artemathias? Something like that. And she's like, oh, those damn kids, could you possibly go fetch my shears for me? Obviously, we're such good beans, so we go off. Except, not all the way, because Natasha is distracted every single time by loot. We passed by the shopping district, and honestly, she got along pretty well with the people there. She spent a good amount of time talking to this little couple, who may or may not have gone on adventures. Hard to say. They had stories, at least. Anyway, loot was acquired because Natasha is always going to find a way to be rich. And we made it to the fountain. In which Skip immediately said, I'm thirsty as fuck.
So how'd that go for you, Lily?
Well, Skip was going to the fountain to get some water, and then Lucian like, hey, here's this bottle of water. And then I was over here like, oh, I'm gonna throw a coin in here and make a wish. Surely it's magical, maybe. Bunch of coins in there. And they were about to leave, and he's like, you know what? These dolphin statues, they're there for a reason. Maybe they're good luck. I just pat him on the side and be like, hey, good dolphin. And then the guard over to the left is like, hey, don't touch, even though I didn't see no sign saying no touch. Was there a sign there? Hey, Mick, there was no signs.
I mean,
Yeah.
you never roll a perception check.
Yeah, that's true. And then he turned to a scary nightmare, and those things hurt. And they're like, oh man.
Kind of
Oh,
wrecked Natasha's whole day.
yeah. We managed to kill after a little bit, and then I healed up a little. I used up some Illusion's heals and my heal. All right, let's never do that again. And then we proceeded to go further down the trail. And we ran into a hurt child who hurt skin, hurt her knee, scraped a little bit. And instead of killing them, we helped her out and did a heal and like, hey, where's these shears at? And like, let me lead the way. We went back there and we talked the children real good, and I bribed them with little crystal things for the shears.
Bless.
And then this story time, and she was a dragon, and they're like, all right, we barter. And then they told us the shortcut. I'm like, okay, there, all the way at the start, shortcut to the left, which will be really helpful. And then we started our way back there, gave the shears, and then the old bitch gave us some poison vials to kill trees with plants real good. It's like, okay, we're probably about to have to use these or something, maybe. I don't know. And then we went crawled through the shortcut. We saw some dancing area, and we're like, well, we're gonna get suspicious up if we go in there, and plus that's the wrong way anyways. We can go past it.
Someone failed their dancing check earlier. Better not risk it.
Yeah.
Shut up.
And then there's people selling tickets that go to the, you know, go down this path. And they're like, all right, literally just there's 4 coins down since no one else has any money around here ever. And we went on our way. And then we're like halfway through there, and then Skip started having a panic attack, as they do, and a bunch of tree monsters came out of the walls and just struck Lily down instantly. You're like, oh, all right, this is how it's gonna be.
Smote you.
Yeah. And then we feel the fuck. We were like, me and Lily, Lily and Lucian were like, Skip, run away, go back, and then Spore was like, keep on going.
No, keep going. Keep going.
Look, I
So,
got Nocta next week, alright?
yeah. Eventually, you figured out, if you don't stand in the next to the plants, they won't hit you. But we didn't really realize that at the time. And then Lucian got in the one safe spot for Spore, and Spore got beat down again, and then thrown across the way. And Lily was like, "I'll save you," and I stabilized you.
Costing Spore another transformation.
Upgrade, another upgrade.
Yeah, another upgrade.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and then Lucian's a doggo now, and then Skip is starting to run away. He's running along the path, clearly drawing the dog's attention to a moving, running target down the path. So, that's where we be. Actually, didn't the tree's still here? Actually, or they went into the walls again?
No, they're still there.
Okay.
So so as so as Skip, uh, begins to turn and run back the way you all came, the countless, hedge monsters close in, sealing off your view of her and closing the passageway. So from this point back is behind a hedge wall now.
Okay.
And you're like, well, damn, like, how are we supposed to get back
Yeah.
when you hear a low, gurgling growl coming from next to you? And I need everyone
Yeah.
to roll for initiative.
There we go. Maybe if only I had my inspirations I used up on them dumb merchant bitches a while ago. All right, you rolled a 9. I rolled a 14. All right, we've got 2 14s here.
I'm going to spend a point of DM inspiration to make you re-roll your initiative there, Lucian.
Oh,
Much better. All right, let me open up my notes so I can. I
changed out
forgot
the
to do
number.
that. Yeah. Rough and dumb. 10, 7, 25.
Oh, okay. Okay. I have, well, just roll low, but you have advantage. So I'm fucked. That's fine.
All right. So, Lucian,
Yeah.
can you describe what's going on?
Sure. Um, so I think I teleported over here last time. I don't remember how I ended up where I'm at right now. Whatever. Um, so the figure went from this oil slicked figure went from being crouched to slowly standing up, and it starts growling and it turns towards the two of you. Um, and then it takes a step forward slowly. And it takes another step forward towards you, Chaos. And then as it steps, its shadow pulls it under. It comes into your shadow, grabs you by the throat, picks you up, and slams you into the wall.
Kurt fell like twice. Like, don't actually grab me. Just script down. See here.
Um, okay.
One. Let's see here. No, you have advantage.
Don't say that. I don't want a nat 20.
Okay.
So I don't
Okay.
actually, so I'm not actually biting you. I'm grabbing you and slamming you bodily into the wall.
Amy,
Um,
do I fall through the bush into like an exit?
No.
Oh, okay.
You feel you know the wooden branches of the um of the bush as this creature rears up from your shadow, grabs you by the neck and slams you into the bush, dragging you across it. Branches stab into your back, breaking off in your flesh as he drags you down to the ground.
yeah. Yeah, almost like the little meme of people where they're like, and at the monster's face is like right next to you. It's growling at you, but what you notice is as its weird hand is holding you, the inky black substance is dripping from its hand and slowly trying to crawl up your throat.
Hmm.
Roll your damage.
I mean, I would love for it to be non-lethal.
10. Okay, you're rolling almost. Oh, that's 2d6 on a bite. Ouch.
Yeah,
So I got
I don't actually. I'd rather it be non-lethal unless you're like, no, brother.
No, he did the damage.
Okay. Um, do I continue to try to eat her, or does
am I
anything else
No,
happen?
it
am
is
I in a,
Maraid's turn.
Okay.
Maraid is stabilized. It is Natasha's turn.
am I in a standing position now? It's like just grab me by the neck and just throw me on the wall.
Um, yeah, sure.
All
Your
right.
feet aren't touching the ground exactly.
Yeah. I'm I'll be looking in these three-eyed wolf
All you
things.
see,
Well,
all you see is hate in them, actually, right now.
okay. Well, I really don't think I'll be able to kill you. But, I look at Ray and I look at you and I know you can't turn that thing. I'm like, so you're gonna get Ray killed again, huh? and blood's like coming down from my lip when I'm just looking you in the eye. You know, maybe you should take that control anytime now, please. And I go and then like well, I'm a cast false life. Yeah. Well, actually, no, I go into defensive. It's false life ain't gonna do much. So I use my action to be defensive, and then I end my turn. Well, would that be persuasion? Yeah, I bring up my rage, like, so you gonna get it killed?
I mean, sure,
Yeah.
yeah.
Uh, no, I rolled like shit. Unless it's advantage, you know, rage a keyword.
I don't know.
It'll be Lucian's turn.
Lucian, what are you doing?
I think when you say her name, I think the claws on your throat tighten for a fraction,
Mm-hmm.
and then it starts to slowly ebb. And instead of just dropping you, it'll throw you over here, away from it.
Oh, yeah. Or actually, how's your strength? You just gonna you try to throw me with ass land. I'm worried instead.
Crunch your lungs or whatever, yeah. Um, I think you see it start to, it sort of like grabs its head for a second, and then takes a few steps back. And like the spines along its back shudder and everything, and its posture sort of shifts after a moment. And you see the third eye on its head close, and its eyes go from being just pure hatred to being Lucian's eyes for a moment. And I'm gonna pick up a party and we're gonna find a way out of here.
Oh.
As you reach down, scooping Maraid up, and start to look around to try to like in a bestial kind of panic, trying to find a way out. The dream starts to fade. It begins to swim and distort. And you find yourselves back in the lift.
Oh.
The chains winding down as the dam passes by you. As you descend back into shade. You look around and you see Skip sitting there crying quietly. The world kind of fuzzy and indistinct. You all doing?
I put see here. Well, I guess the list is full of people, right? And it's a conductor guy. It's not like was it just her and us? Oh yeah, it's full. I put my
So
armor on Skip.
so there are other people in the elevator, but
Mhm.
it's almost like they're part of the background. Like
Okay.
they don't really seem like their features are kind of fuzzy. They're not really there.
Alright. I do a false life, and then I'm gonna put my arm around Skip and like we'll get back to the hideout and we'll figure something out, okay?
I was so scared. I thought you all were gonna die.
No, we're made of sturdier stuff. Except Spore. Spore's a little fragile.
Spore, you're back awake. You have 1 HP. And Lucian, you're back in your normal form.
Okay. Lovely.
I I realized she kind of breaks down for a second. For she kind of looks up to you at you, Natasha, your tears kind of streaming down her face. Indigo wouldn't want us to all die trying to save him.
It's true. I mean, at least it's. I'm sure we'll find some way. I mean, Indigo's got, he's not doing anything anytime soon. So we'll sleep it off. We'll try again. Something else tomorrow.
Maybe Aquanos isn't the only answer. Maybe there's other healing.
If not, we should
I don't think he's gonna make it till tomorrow.
no. Um,
I I sat there and I saw all you guys go in trouble, and I realized that I didn't want to lose you guys just as bad as I didn't want to lose Indigo. I
yeah,
was so stupid. Why did I try to do this? It was fool's errand.
it's the thought that counts. We don't want to lose you either. Let's go to let's go talk to Indigo in his final moments. Yeah, cherish his memory. See if he has a will. Drink a lot of alcohol. Make his last moments, the best they can be.
So you guys head back down the elevator into
Mhm.
shade. Skip, realizing that there are some things that are more precious than the Quanos. That of the life of her friends. That she's not really willing to give up everything. Some possible shot at helping the Shade and Unterdam.
Yeah.
that that while it isn't fair that the wealthy in Gilderith get to keep Quanos all for their own, Skip starts to think that maybe getting it themselves might just be a worse fate. She begins to notice that the shade really isn't as bad as she thought it was. As you head down the lift and back into the shade, it seems nicer, cleaner, more full of life. Passerbys seem to smile at you. There's fresh fruit on the stands as you walk by, where earlier there was nothing but dried up, rotten ruin. And even the clouds part a little bit. And some sunshine spreads out in dappled rays out across the town. Just enough that Skip stops and smiles. You guys make your way back to the hideout, where there is a young coughing lying there in a cot. Veins spread up across his flesh, almost like spreading roots of ruin out through him. You can see that part of his side seems to be puckered, almost as if he's been stabbed or something, but something is growing out of it. As you get closer, you see his side open up and close with each breath as little puffs of dust come out of his side, which haggard tastes tart and bitter upon your tongue as the closed-in air of the hideout feels humid and stale. And
What?
despite the better weather, the glowing sunlight outside, you notice that mold is starting to grow up the walls, consuming the inside of the room.
Oh.
Do you know what's going on?
I make my suitcase a backpack again, and I put my full plate armor in there before shit goes down. And I look at the stuff growing up the walls, and I grab my armor from Lucian and I start putting it on again.
No.
Right?
It's. No. And
As he coughs, you see his side open up. You see the little gills on the bottom of a mushroom cough out a cloud of spores with each hacking cough.
Oh,
Um,
this isn't fair! And a cloud of spores just erupts from Spore.
With Maraid's outburst, the air thick and cloying with all these floating spores, the color begins to drain away as the dream twists, begins to dissolve.
we have a lot of stuff, so yeah. The fuck?
The map, the heist flutters in the breeze coming through the window. Once, twice. The daggers pinning down its frayed corners, begin to warp, twist. Wind rattles the ladder outside as if it was a wind chime. Lantern light puddling across the floorboards turns to thin rays, morning light, as the as the sky seems to shift, change. When Maraid suddenly coughs, spores spewing out, and you turn in confusion to see a scared look on her face as mycotic veins begin to spread, grow across her skin. Growths begin to erupt from her body, spreading out across the room in these ever increasing growths. And you see her eyes dilate as her scared face slowly spins. As she takes in a ragged, stuttering note. The room almost inhales with her. You awaken back at Skip's house. Fine dust lifts off Maraid's too fine to be a dust. Tiny motes like seed spores rising on the heat, on her body heat. As you start to get your a bearing on your surroundings as the vestiges of the dream fade away, you look up to see the same mycotic veins from earlier spread out or spread out across her skin, stretching out like root-like vines crawling out from beneath her skin. Her pupils blown wide, and they stay that way, drinking in the early morning light with unseeing eyes. For a heartbeat, she's still.
right.
Then Then her fingernails. I just accidentally. Right, then her fingernails dig into the floorboards as you hear a sound you've never heard before, a low, dry rasp. As Sprague exhales as if through lungs that have never been taught how.
Right.
Rogue? Um,
Sprague's like, Braid? Braid? But silence answered. Not the quiet of a room, but the quiet inside your own head, Sprague. Place where she's always been. Her voice on the other side of a shared thought. The locked door now. You reach out, you try to find something to grab a hold of, some way to get to her. But all you find is splinter. There's nothing there. Inwardly, Sprague, you try to find that place deep inside you where last you felt her, where last you saved her. You fall into yourself the way you did before. But where once there was this barren landscape of nothing but mud, this time there's no drag, there's no pool, no one struggling to just stay above the surface. Now all you find is a barren land, cracked clay underneath black, still water. The sky shrunk down to a pin bed, as if you're in the bottom of some long, deep well. You cry out, you call out, Maraid, 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 where are you? But the sound just dies in the still air. Unheard. Sprague opens his eyes, fear evident on his face as he turns and looks at you all.
I can't find
did
her.
you find it?
Where? She's gone. She was right there. We have a spot where we talk. It's empty.
No,
She's gone.
no,
She,
maybe we can. We talked to Simone. Maybe she knows how to help you.
You look down at your hands, Sprague. Her hands. They flex under your own control. They're like tools you don't trust. This is wrong. You didn't want this body. You didn't want to take it from her. Outside, a cat yowls. goes silent in the same breath. The wind shifts. Somewhere a bell rings, choking off the note. From the pack at your feet, light flashes as it catches light filtering through. It reflects back a cold gleam to you. For a fraction of a second, a hairline vein inside it seems to pulse. Just once, like a heartbeat in the cold stone. Tink, tink, tink. You look up at the window. The pale moth beats itself against the glass. Tap, 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 tap. Each one more frantic than the last, but weaker and weaker before it falls to the sill and lies still.
I look at Lucian. I look at Sprague. I'm like, let's go talk to someone. And, I go and pick up the kitty cage. I open the door.
Yeah, I'm certainly not waiting. I'll sprint over for the door. You mentioned Simone.
Yeah. I'll chase after you guys.
So,
The moth was like in the window?
Being against the window glass.
Okay.
yeah, it was on the outside of the window.
Is that
Tapping against.
Simone's moth, or is that just a random moth?
It was not Gossamer.
Okay.
Okay.
So you run outside, and there's a herd of cats surrounding the house. They start leaping and jumping at you, Lucian, as you throw open the door to head outside.
I love animals, but I do not care about them.
We know no.
Yeah, there is.
So like as they start leaping, I'll take my shield and I will like shield bash them out of the fucking way.
Okay.
Like I don't care.
All right. I would like you to roll me an athletics check to just try to like clear a path for those behind you.
Okay. 15.
Okay. So you bash several of them back. They seem to be leaping at you and attacking you from odd angles. But
Yeah,
after
okay.
you send several cats flying hurt and yowling, the rest kind of seem to back up, biding their time, looking for a weakness. You're going to take 12 points of slashing damage.
That's fine.
You fight the cat army.
Yeah, that's fine. We are booking it to Simone's currently.
In the
You guys are just
meantime,
running?
you can kind of hear whispers in your head. She was right there. Everything was fine. She's got to be somewhere.
Sprock will find her.
The eyes are panicked. They take a second to find you. Like, Sprague isn't quite here, not quite there. But they are running.
Yeah.
When you run outside, you're almost blinded with overwhelming color as uh, as the world is alive once more. The dream town that you saw when you left, the all the life, all the color sucked from it is once more vibrant and alive. You rush across the town square, batting back cats as they leap at you, try to bite at you.
Yeah, as we're doing this, my shadow goes down, and it almost like its hands turn towards like claws, and it like turns and snarls at the cats as Lucian's just continuing to fucking go.
Roll me an intimidation check.
Um, I have disadvantage on all of these things. I'll re-roll it with inspiration.
You try to growl at them, but they just they jump over your outreaching hand to slash at Natasha.
Oh,
2 slashing damage.
You had a false life.
yeah, I do. It's the... I give that one cat a menacing look, like, I'll stomp him into the dirt and kill its kittens if it does it again. And I, look away.
I'll put a hand on Sprague's shoulder, pushing them forward, and I'll give you 5 lay on hands points as well.
I'll just take that.
Yep.
I'd like you to roll me a perception check, Lucian. You guys are halfway to Simone's house.
My guy, I have disadvantage on all of this nonsense. I'm not gonna see shit. I have 2 levels of exhaustion. I am the slowest one.
Oh,
Two cats seem to pace down the side down the roof with you, and as you run past Anatole's house, they leap off down onto Sprague and Natasha. The cat on Natasha slashing at his wrist, trying to get her to drop the cage.
Interception for the one that's about to attack Sprague, because Sprague's right next to me.
You're gonna take 6 slashing damage, Natasha.
oh, I'm staggered.
I'm about to kill a cat.
Mm,
This one is you're gonna take 2 slashing damage.
You don't take any.
Thank you.
You bat
we
the
gotta-
cat away with your shield as it leaps through the air. The other one savages Natasha. Natasha drops the
Natasha.
cage.
I'll step forward if I can, and I'll grab the cage.
Okay. If you step forward grabbing the cage, you're gonna not be defending Parade.
I mean, can I not
Sprague.
just stand right there and grab it?
Roll me acrobatics.
Oh my god. Okay. I use inspiration to re-roll it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 13.
Okay, you grab the cage. All right, you guys continuing to run down the across the square.
We
like
have
a line.
one goal.
Yeah.
Okay.
over here on death's door.
Sorry,
Both
Natasha.
No, you're good.
All right.
That's how I die from
Again,
death.
as you run, 4 cats seem
Fine,
to
got the
break
cage.
off. Seem to come in for the attack. Two of them attack Lucian. What are you doing, Lucian?
So, like, I do be a strong boy. Can I not hold this cage in one hand and like my shield in the other? Like, I won't
Yeah,
have my
yeah.
weapon. 100%. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I really don't. I
Alright.
have enough hit points for cat.
You're just
I don't
bulldozing
care.
through these
Yeah,
cats.
yeah. I really don't
Alright.
care right now.
All right. You take 3 points of slashing damage as you just
Okay.
like slog through a herd of cats.
Yep, 100%.
Two other cats break off, trying to bring down Natasha and Sprague. Natasha,
Nope.
you take a point of damage.
I can interception the one attacking Sprague.
All right.
You're good.
What is with your like fucking max rolls? You're just like
We don't
you
need
know,
that much for
a
this.
cat leaps and you go quick out, and the cat goes.
Look, man. Sometimes the dice cooperate.
All right.
They
So
don't
you
need
guys
to-
burst.
player
You
I
guys
won.
burst into Simone's shop, slamming the door behind it. This cat scratch and bat at the door behind you.
Sprague, you got
Hierophant, screaming bloody murder from inside his cage.
no,
Simone,
no.
Simone, please, where are you?
We
I
use
don't
him as a
take the
hostage next
cage.
time.
I'm coming. What's the big hurry? And why are all the cats in town trying to batter down my door?
I don't have any manners.
As she rounds the corner and sees the cat cage with a spitting, hissing Hierophant inside. Well, that would explain it. What's the matter? Boy, you don't look too good.
Sorry, I should have.
I'm fine.
I should have
Hell
told you
yeah.
earlier. Look, I'm. This isn't mine. This isn't my body. There were two of us. I don't know where she is, but she has to be in here. I need to fix this. And I take out a diamond.
How are you grabbing that down? You grabbing it from the basket, or you pulling out from the?
I don't care at this point. I'm taking it out of the basket, just hands.
Okay. Yeah, what's that diamond do? I tried to identifying it, and then it was just from.
Simone takes a step back when you pull out the diamond. You don't want that, boy. It's not worth it.
What's it do exactly? So if we understand the full scale of this thing, we'll have a
I
better.
don't fucking care what the full scale of this is.
Well, you don't know if it would help you or not, or it would kill Marin, or kill us. She's trying to give us a warning here.
Would it be able to take her back? I don't. I didn't mean to put her in this much danger. I thought. She deserves so much better.
You don't know what you're asking. It's not right to try to bring back what is lost.
She's not lost. She's right there. I know she is. She has to be.
Well, what can this do? Can it help him? Or no?
You see her wrinkles on her face kind of deepen as her eyes get a little teary as you're empathizing with your, empathizing with you. We all have to die someday, lad. It's as she lays a shoulder or a hand on your shoulder, trying to comfort you, Shroud.
I smack the hand away for a second. You were looking for a fucking hero, right? That's all you wanted. That's what you want in this world. Well, there you have it. You had her right in front of you. Right at the beginning, she decided to sacrifice her life for mine.
And she said she was sick too. You pretty much saved her life too.
She gave me a fucking chance, and you know what? She didn't stop. We went down to this fucking hellhole and saved this one stupid ass group who had given up on life as well. She got them out too. Please, I beg of you. That's all you need.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's not my place to rule over who lives and who dies.
She's not dead.
I
She's just missing.
I can't play God as much as she deserves.
She's not gone. You are just watching her fade.
I mean, you're talking about the crystal. Like, what was the downside of it acting like?
It doesn't matter.
This, well, I mean, it's cursed. You know, there's even if it helps her, we don't know exactly what's all in it. That's why I'm trying to see if there's an alternative.
That is not a gem. It's a packed cotton crystal.
Huh?
If you were to use it, you would pay a terrible price, of which I don't honestly know. You say she's not gone. Here, Gossamer, come here.
Well, Amic, would this be an arcana to know what she called it, like a pact thing? If I heard of these types of things, so history arcana.
Roll me Arcana.
18.
You have heard of pacts with hags, with hellspawn, with daemons, otherworldly and unknowable evils, as well as some dark creatures in the depths of the Charnaut woods, with angels and creatures from beyond the void. That of which she speaks, you're not certain. But one thing is true, that no matter the entity you make a pact, you always lose something.
Let's see. Yeah, Sprung, this I don't think this is your cure.
I'm not looking for a fucking cure. I'm just
Yeah,
looking to not lose her.
well, that ain't the thing. Now you can. Well, she doesn't know how to help Maraid.
So Gossamer comes down, floating, floating on the air to a light down on the side of your head. Flutters his wings once, twice. The small little air currents from their passing tickling your hair as Simone starts to describe, you know, circles within the inside the air of ever increasing complexity, each one deepening and twisting. At first you begin to understand. At first you have some amount of understanding, but as she works, it's almost like a fractal where each twist and turn of her hands, they grow in ever increasing complexity.
I hold my hand
Call,
out. Oh God.
call to her, Sprague. If she's there, I'm listening.
Parade. I know you're there. Just say anything.
You watch dawning horror as Simone's face falls.
What is it?
Sorry, child.
You're. You're wrong. You're wrong, Maraid. Maraid, please. Don't you hear? Don't you hear the people sing? Singing the song of angry men. It is the music of a people who will not be slaves again.
Gossamer's wings twitch once, twice. It's okay. You're right. She isn't gone. Not yet. Tears kind of springing up to her eyes in shared sympathy for herself.
You theater ass bitch! Yeah, of course she's there.
All right, so we need to find a medical expert.
Clear the table. Natasha, please, quickly now.
I help clear the table.
As you and Lucian begin kind of clearing the table off, she turns to you, Spur. I can turn her back to the hour she arrived. Not healed, but rewound. every stitch I make and tie a knot back to the hag. You sure you want to do this? She could slip off and just fall to sleep.
We've already made it this far. There wasn't ever another choice.
Okay, Gossamer. We have our work cut out for us. And with Lucian and Natasha's help, she and Gossamer begin to construct a circle around the table. The shutters closed. Every crack and corner of her shop stuffed with trinkets. The air smells of lamp, lavender, dust, something faintly sweet. Spores as they're stirred with every beat of Gossamer's wings. It's time. Up on the table with you.
I readily hop up.
Simone has cleared a circle on the floor. Salt and powdered mica gleam like frost, a fragile halo around the table. At its heart sits that enormous diamond, the one Griselda left behind. So perfect it looks hollow, as if light itself trapped inside. Sprague, you lie there, still and pale, your skin showing threads of abundance, where it has already taken root. Gossamer beats his wings once, twice, thrice, and the candles all through the shop tremble. Jim can return what was lost. It can, but it will not give without taking. I say 3 times now. Do you understand?
I do.
Sprague nods and understands. He doesn't. Not really. He nods anyway. Simone touches the diamond tip. And begins to hum, a note too high for the ear, but more felt instead. In your teeth, feel it vibrate. A crack begins to grow inside. Thin as a hair and gold as wheat in summer. She's drifting. We must draw her back to the hour she came here. Not forward, not away, back. She leans over your chest, whispers, Maraid, come back to us. Maraid, come back. Maraid, come back. The light in the room dims as the walls themselves seem to hold their breath. For a heartbeat, nothing happens. Pulse travels through the air, not that of sound, not light, but feel it in your ribs, the echo of Maraid's laugh, the clink of the glass vials back in the lab, the smell of damp earth first found your way out of the woods. The light of that fire met Lucy. Each memory folds itself into a strand of golden radiance, rises from the chest and threads to the diamond. One by one, these pieces of her life feed the crystal. Sprague, you look up and some. Will she hear? Say in a closed off, tight voice. If she wishes to be found. And suddenly Simone's body rocks. She takes in this shuddering, shaking breath, or shaking breath that rattles and through her chest. Quickly, boy, give me your hand.
I'm unsteady, but I will reach out.
She takes your hand. As she does, a thread of teal light seems to thread itself out from her finger, from Simone's finger into the gem, twisting and twining, joining with the other in ever increasing fractal-like tangles with each other. All while the gem takes on this crimson glow. A thin line of it snakes its way up, working its way through the tangled, joining the different threads, binding it as if like a wound. The light bursts outwards in a flash, not bright, but heavy, pressing down on all of you like some great weight. Sprague, you see for a moment that same pinprick of sky, that barren, lifeless land, that drowning place. But this time, her hand is reaching up from below. You hurry, you grab, you pull with all your strength. fear. God, you fear. It won't be enough. That she's too deep. But slowly you lift Maraid from the depths. And as you do, a thread of crimson magic wraps around you, joining two hands before sinking to your flesh. The mud recedes and rage rises out of it. The water peeling from her skin ribbons dark light. Then the vision collapses. The light rushes out of the diamond as it cracks and crumbles. And the light that was hanging over all of you slowly sinks into. She arches and gasps. The fungus that has crept up her neck, great breathing gills, treats like a tide drawing back from the shore. Her breath steadies. The light doesn't fade. Now it rests beneath her skin, like thin diamond vein. A lattice crisscrosses her skin in a mycotic web, clustering around her wounds. Now moves with her pulse. Beautiful in a way, but Simone exhales, collapsing back against the counter, her eyes wet and face pale as if she's run a marathon. It's done. The girl is restored to herself,
Thank you.
mostly. The gems anchored her to what she is. Such anchors are chains. Chains always have. And as the light emanating ray slowly fades, dimming down, disappearing beneath her skin, somewhere, very faintly, you hear a laugh. Let a woman soft connect.
Oh, all right. I'll take a step towards you guys.
I'm just sort of holding myself, and you can notice the fact that Sprague is feeling at the ribs and feeling the fact that they are solid.
I give Simone a moment to catch her breath, and then when I see she's relaxed and caught her
She's
breath,
gonna go
I'm like,
shopping.
can you soul bind these for me?
She's gonna go shopping.
Sorry, I spent.
I'll let you catch your breath, and I go for a short rest. I sit down in the chair.
What do you mean you didn't miss this?
What are you guys doing?
Short rest.
Everyone's short resting. Yeah, you do have an army of angry cats outside.
Plus, I'm a paying customer in this hoe. Gotta still buy my shit.
Hmm. That is a situation, ain't it? Am I still at the same amount of hit points as I was before?
Yeah.
Same conditions? Great. Okay, we're doing it this way.
Well, don't you have hit die you can spend?
Do you remember that really bad fight that we had maybe an episode ago that doesn't have any recording? I may or may not have used all of my hit die
You
in
used
that
4
game.
hit die in that?
Spell uses like a shit like 3, 2.
What?
It uses 2 each time. Anyway, don't mind me. I'm gonna cast Healing Word again.
You know, there's this blood druid that you just get hit die back like just out of nowhere.
Does the blood druid get hit die back? That's cool.
Yeah, when somebody dies within 30 feet, you just absorb
Oh, that's
them.
really fucking strong.
Yeah. Well,
Especially if you're using all the blood spells.
mhm. Yeah, I rolled like shit.
I think that's an uncomfortable amount of hits that we could take.
Okay. I'll run outside and I'll eat some cats.
Wait,
Cats
so,
don't like dogs.
Simone, you good now? I don't know when they'll see you again. We might be heading out of town soon.
Simone looks like a dish rag that someone has wringed
Mhm,
everything out of.
mhm.
What do you need?
I need to still find this that pearl you gave me, this outfit, and this scarf, or not scarf, but this wrap.
All right. So
Mhm.
roll me a d4. This is how much like
See how much energy
magic
you
she.
got up in there?
Yeah.
No.
She can only soul bind one thing.
Then you use inspiration to reroll the d4.
I ain't got no inspiration. What are
Me
those?
Unfortunate.
Sing a song, quick!
No, it's alright. I guess the wardrobe.
Gotta go with the armor.
The armor's already filled up.
No, I'm just saying the clothing fits the armor.
Oh yeah.
All right. She soul binds the charlatan's clothes for you.
I'm
Hand her
surprised you didn't
40,
go with the pearl.
45 coin. Oh shit. Yeah, the pearl would have been good too. Oh, that's fine. No, actually, no. Pearls you can buy pearls pretty easy.
Yeah, that's true.
45 coins. I'm down at 180.
All right.
While the
So
hour
what do you-
passes, you hear Sprague is just talking to themselves.
Raid's getting her ear talked off.
Man. She deserves it. They should be going and disappearing and all that shit all the time.
Yeah, no kidding. Plant likes pack quite a wallop. What do you mean you didn't think it would be that bad?
Hey, Mac, how many cats can I fit in a 10-foot AoE if I wanted to?
Is it 10-foot radius or 10-foot diameter?
10 feet centered on me from all directions.
You could hit a lot of cats.
Okay. That's a lot of dead cats. I think that's the arms of Hadar if I wanted to. Alright, I guess you guys want to go long rest? You come back tomorrow, maybe she got some more juice in her. Oh, it's good.
Shriveled up. Simone.
mean, I think you guys could use the help, right?
Well, it's fine. It's fine.
Now you fucking get out here. I'm not even supposed to be here today. Yeah, this just lets me swear at you in the background more. Hush.
I look out the window. The cats they still at the door and just waiting.
You guys want me to go out there and try to deal with them?
Well, we got our king. We can just hold him hostage, kind of.
Mm.
Yeah. I look at them.
No, I thought about talking to them in general, but
Did you make more catnip?
Yeah.
I kind of gave them the entire bag last time, and I don't know if they can. Well, it might.
I look at Simone. You got more catnip?
You always have a way you could not be accosted by cats.
I mean, I could kill them all, but I don't know if they'll turn into like nightmare cats or something.
I mean, I feel alright just wading through them all. Just depends on where we're going.
Well, we go to the Aeon Hail, or we did.
Why do we have to have Hierophant in the first place?
It was a
Remember we
job
have
we were
to
given.
deliver him. Remember?
Yeah. I do.
Why?
Hmm?
Nothing.
Evolution.
Yeah.
Kill one real fast if they provoke you, and then see if it actually turns into a nightmare.
I really don't want to kill them. I mean, I will if they keep trying to hurt all of you guys, but I really
Yeah,
don't want to.
I was on death's door a second ago, I might have to self-defense them. Comes.
You were at death's doors to a bunch of house cats?
Oh yeah, you were too. Look,
It,
if I fell and tripped or something, my eyes would have gone.
Like a swarm of rats from Plague's Tale, they fall upon you.
yeah, Maz, after the dream, it wasn't good.
Because of the cats.
Well, yeah, we were almost nearly dead to begin with
I
from
guess
the
it's
tree things.
true. I'm sorry.
I looked at Natasha.
Yeah.
I don't say anything.
I'll take the cat seriously.
But you got a moonbeam, Murray?
I mean, if you guys just both stay near, like, I could try to protect you guys from them, or, I could just try to go draw their attention, maybe.
Alright, I bet we just
Maybe
wade
they'll
our way
chase me.
through, and
Maybe they'll
then
chase me if I have Hierophant.
no, I mean we should go as a group. Okay, we make our way down this road, and then we make our way to.
Well,
Oh no, let's go to the Ale and Tail, just straight across, and
Do
we
you
can.
feel comfortable going there?
I look at you with wide eyes of the answer being No. No, I am not.
Let's not go there.
I mean, I guess we could just call for.
Um,
Mm,
alright.
All right, Lucian, lead the way. We'll be right behind you.
Did we...
Wait our way through.
Hold on. We're just trying to make it so we can make it to a bed?
No, we're just trying to get to, earn rewards and go on our way.
Mm.
It's a safe location where we're not being hounded by cats.
Yeah, but there was that other stuff there.
I haven't had a single problem at the Ale and Tail.
You didn't see anything.
Well, you also saw it at
Or get eaten.
Anatol's house.
I
Oh,
did.
speaking of Anatol, I need to talk to that guy.
Yeah?
Why?
Because he's got the information I need, and I got this thing, the suggestion spell, and I can tell him to write it all down for me. Everything you know, just go in my book of shadows, just write it down.
You're gonna cast suggestion
You
again?
remember you guys brain whammied him, right?
We could hide in Tristram's. See if they're there.
I mean, he's still got his knowledge. Yeah,
Or we could just go.
Don't you remember, Indra?
well. Mm.
Mm,
Well, I know
kinda
they
have a point there.
Yeah. I mean, I know that like they reset, but like when they still have their backstory, they're just not consciously like thinking.
To a certain degree.
Yeah. So I'm sure there's information he could give me, but there's like stuff that might not be there. Maybe up to the a vampire attack.
You're not gonna be able to get any information, I'm told. If you had not brain whammied him, maybe.
He don't know where their main headquarters be hidden. No, that's fine. Oh well, yeah. I guess he's a town guard now. You don't. That's all he knows.
Mm.
I know there's someone I could talk to. Maybe he can get the information. All right. Lead the way, Lucian. We'll be right behind you. I pull my sword out. Ron.
Oh, alright.
Cut your way through the cats.
I'm going to turn into a mountain lion, I think.
No.
Okay.
It's a really big cat.
I look over to you and you hear like a deep rumble in my throat and the tail flick.
Take a step away from the cat. This time you were a cat, you tried to kill me. It's awful. Alright. And so, with everyone in tow, I'll make my way out. Got my shield in one hand. I got cat cage in the other. I start
All right.
cage.
So you go outside, you shake the cage, you bat away some cats that come at you. Because as soon as you open the door, the cats like a swarm come at you. They're climbing up you. You're batting them off. You're shaking the cage in threat. Meanwhile, higher fence are like,
Throw them off.
oh, and so you're gonna get attacked a couple of times.
That's fine.
You're gonna take 10 points of damage.
Rude.
Then Maraid's gonna walk outside and roar. Right? I'd like an intimidation check with advantage from Maraid.
Sure.
Okay.
18.
18 plus.
-1, so
It's
17.
-1. It's 17.
Okay. Still really good. Hey, relax. Relax. Or I'll feed you to the cats. You little rat. All right. The cats kind of scatter back. They pace around an outside circle around the three of you as you start making your way the across the town
Or-
square. Where are you going?
Good
I'll go to
ass
the,
fucking question.
I guess we can go to the Ale and Tail and then cut to Octavian's house. No, depending on how.
I guess the
No, I
Aelin
think
Tail
Cats are
kind of is on the pathway, isn't it?
I mean you could just walk straight across to Octavian's.
That I guess that's
Fine.
motherfucker. Where's the pointy thing? I'm not Sprague. I don't have to swear this much.
He rubbed off on you.
so you guys start making your way across the square.
Making a
Towards Octavian's house. And as you do, the cats are kind of swarming around you, but like Plague Tale, holding the light up, they just stay on the outskirts. They're looking for an opportunity to get at you, but it seems that Maraid has kind of, frightened them to a certain degree. And Hierophant is screaming his bloody head off inside the cage.
Eventually you go horse.
when Octavian comes strolling across the square to meet you. That is more than enough. Be gone with you, rats. And he waves his hand and all the cats just disappear.
As it turns out, maybe we could just have smacked cats.
I mean, that's when he does it. We don't know what happens when we do.
I don't know.
Well, I see that you have Miss Skip in line. I
Sure.
do thank you for the work, of course.
We always aim to, be good mercenaries. Do a good job.
My tail whips back and forth.
I do have to commend you on your work, of course, though I do wish you were a bit more competent. Seems Sir Tristram over there is still having a spot of trouble.
See, back at his house.
Yes, but that is a problem for another time, I guess. I imagine the three of you are wanting your bodies back.
They've been watered good.
Sufficiently.
And, if we
Like,
ever want to,
like a young plant, you don't want to overdo it.
if we ever want to talk to you again, like, is there a way to, communicate, in the future? This is a dreamland, isn't it?
Just think of me in your dreams. I'm sure I'll show up. See if I have enough time on my hands.
Of course, of course. Hmm.
Give me just 1 second.
Mhm.
I mean, is there anything else you guys wanted to do in Drinktown?
Well, I wanted Simone to soul buy more stuff for her. Maybe she's a little under the weather. And then,
I did harbor my own doubts when you got to the corridor with Miss Skip, but you seem to manage, or you seem to muddle through well enough.
yeah, that was a lot of plans.
Is that a personal challenge of your own?
No, no. They just caught me off guard for that initial run in.
It does explain why you handled the Vecna so. Vecna. What was the name of that thing?
Breacher.
Vitra. Yeah, Vitra.
Mm.
Vecna.
Wrong on
It
me.
does
One bitch lich is enough.
it does explain why you struggled with the Vetra quite so much.
Well, speaking of, I got the helmet. It's in the helmet. Is there anything you can use it for? I might not be able to take it with me.
He takes it between two fingers. Disgusting little creature, but I guess I'll add you to the collection.
Yeah,
And
there you
he
go.
kind
I
of
can't help but
tosses it up and
growl.
snaps, and it disappears.
Mm. Hmm. No. Is there is there any way you can milk like Anatol's old memories? While we're gone.
Now, why would I want to go stirring a perfectly cooked stew such as that? It would merely muddle things.
Well, maybe instead of stirring it, is there a way you could answer some questions since you've been through his dreams?
Hmm.
I understand information's valuable and all that. I looked to Natasha.
Well, I mean, I gave him a new pet to defend truthfully. Plus, if there's always more work in the future for us, you can swing on by.
It's the stuff you want.
Yes, well, you don't exactly seem to have anything of value now that you have haphazardly filled your role. But, I could always use some hired talent in the future,
Hmm. Oh, what if I give information of my own?
such as.
Bronson over there, he's been acting weird. He didn't want to do work for me, and he told me to get the fuck out of the shop.
Well, he can be a bit peculiar about certain personalities.
I mean, normally it's they nicely do the work for him. Like Adara, I don't have any problems with her. So maybe he's got
Something
his
I'd
own set
have
of
to take
problems.
a look into.
Looks like you've got things mostly back under control with the color and everything.
Ah, yes, it was a bit touch and go there at the moment. Things were a little bit disordered. But I do have to commend you. While I had my doubts, you did manage to get young Miss Skip back in line and not fretting about her friends quite so much.
I mean, if you don't mind, if you know anything about the Order of the Dawn, you can write it down in my book for me. It's what you feel is that we've earned so far. Nothing too much.
I think us getting our
And
bodies back is what we've earned.
Oh, true.
and what exactly would I get for this exchange of information?
Well, I mean, I right threw Bronson under the bus, and then you wanted to know more about Astoria. Maybe you can in the future. I give anything you might want to learn about. I think of you in my dreams.
This seems like a very poor trade.
All right, what do you want?
But maybe you discover something in the future that I might like to get my hands on, or a particular soul you could send. Right.
Oh, yeah, that seems simple enough.
You
I mean, as
know,
long as it doesn't.
someone with quite beautiful dreams.
I mean, nothing that would cause my own death or party members' deaths, but everything could be handled like that.
Of course.
Yeah, there you go.
It would not be an amicable trade otherwise.
Hmm.
Speaking of amicable trades, you didn't quite complete your contract, did you? Or should I say, you didn't quite hold up your end of the bargain.
You mean we got Skip, and we got the other one, but I know Tristram's a little under the weather. But
You couldn't find him, and then you found him because of Natasha.
yeah, I called him out for you.
Yes, but he's quite ruined.
We'll find you a replacement.
I'll have to do something about him, and I don't readily have a replacement for him.
Well, actually, there's only three of us here. It's not. We did two of your jobs, but there's only three of us. I don't know where Erebus ran to.
The meddling of little witches in my town.
Oh,
But, yes, let us not get sidetracked. I do think, in order to have things be a fair trade, for losing a valuable soul such as Tristram, I think you should have to lose something as well. Something useful. A dream, mayhaps. A hope, a passion.
I mean, I'll find you a soul.
Something that you have always longed for. Something delicious, such as that.
No, I prefer sacrificing others instead of trying. But
Well,
hmm.
yes, and so do I, quite honestly. But you didn't hold up your end of the bargain.
So I guess if you don't have to worry about the Word of the Dawn information until how do we find you a soul? If we come across one, how do we send them your way?
Oh, you just merely put them to sleep and let me know that they're ready for the plucking.
Okay.
So,
Mhm.
to make things clear,
Mhm.
you need to give Octavian a dream of yours,
Mhm.
something you aspire to, something that you hope for. And in doing so, you're going to lose it forever.
Yeah, I ain't that interested in the info. To do that.
I finally become a fucking elf.
That dream of yours, young Miss Mermaid, that dream in which you save Sprague and yourselves,
Wait,
that does look most appetizing. And as you go, but
I'm
he
sure it
slides a
would.
glance over towards you, Lucian. Or there are those hopes for the future. That would suffice as well. Or he turns to you, Natasha. Or those aspirations of power, of climbing the social hierarchy. Like a fine spice, fierce in its fire.
But that might dull the work I do in the future. If I lose out on.
Of course. But a bird in the hand is better than two in the bush.
Are you taking the dreams from one or many?
Oh, you must all pay, of course. You were in equal parts involved in the ruin of Sir Tristram.
could
And
one
you
beg
all
for...
wish for your bodies back.
But you just need 3 dreams, right?
Well, I did 2 dreams and then one bad one. So 2 out of 3 is good. There's 3 of us here.
A dream of each of yours.
But that's
I
3 for
would.
1.
I could settle for a heart-sown hope, or your aspiration as well. Just something delicious, something to repay the cost of that power that you cost me.
What about?
It is expensive returning you to your bodies and all.
Alright, so we will hold on to that as collateral, and then we find you an equal value of Tristram, able to return it. I guess we did spill some milk.
Well, I don't know if I could hold or keep myself from partaking something so delicious for so long. But I will tell you what. You return to me a soul equal caliber to Sir Tristram's. Something with such a rich depth, such tragedy, such lost and unrealized desires. Inside of 1 month, and I will return to you your lost dream. Elsewise, I just don't think I could keep my feelings to myself.
And to make them ready for you, they just have to be asleep. And then we just call for you. Or is there more prep work we need to do?
He describes to you a a uh, a sigil in which you can construct to sacrifice someone to him. in which you would put a sleeping person inside of the circle. At which point he could bring them to his own realm.
Okay. Okay. I think. I think I recall someone. That might fit them though.
Recall, but not important.
So, what he's saying here is you would have to give him a dream of yours that he's going to hold hostage until you repay him. Otherwise, he's eating it.
Yeah.
Now,
Mhm.
to be clear,
Mhm.
this removes this facet of your character.
Yep.
So, so, this aspiration, this dream, this closely guarded hope of your heart, whatever you give up to Octavian is gone. It no longer drives your character, however that might influence you.
I dreamed of going to Malkovia once. Me and Sprog were gonna go see a play.
Wow, that does sound a bit appetizing. It is shallow and unfeeling. I know you can find something better than that. Dig deeper. What is it that your heart
You
desires?
specified a dream. Dealing in bargains here.
Yes. And I dream to eat a delicious lunch this afternoon. But that is a pale imitation to what your vast experience has to offer.
Um, to be fair, didn't you spend most of your life at your home?
I did.
So you didn't get to experience a lot of things.
I feel like you guys are kind of judging my dream a little bit.
No, not really. It's just if you won't take it.
What about the dream of going home?
Now that would be quite delicious.
It doesn't hurt, right?
You won't even miss it. I could say you wouldn't even know it's gone.
Yeah, it's all right. Sprog,
I mean,
Hey, what
I
if we
think
try to help you out with the hag? You know, she's always fucking up your business around here.
I don't want the price to be other people.
I mean, if I gave you two really good things, could you maybe pull three? Could you maybe leave them alone?
That's enough. You don't have to do that.
I mean, we'll have a month to get them back, and I know someone we can probably give them.
I'm not paying attention. I'm looking at Octavian.
But as for your question, you know, dealing with that nosy hag, well, that would be worth my time. That would be worth for Sir Tristram's loss. I
Longer
could
than a
agree
month.
with that.
You can probably, figure out where she lives in the real world. Pay her a visit one day. Well, on the sooner part.
What are you talking about, Srug?
But yeah, yes, Miss Mairead, I would be more than willing to settle for your dream of returning back to your home.
I glare for a moment as he says, settle
I could
on.
taste it now.
Sure, now that everyone said that I didn't experience much in it, right?
As soon as you say yes, his
you-
hand reaches out like like a striking snake and gently taps your temple, pulling back a thin gossamer strand of opalescent light as he pulls it back. And with a jerk, it snaps free of your uh, of your temple before wrapping it around his finger. It disappears into his skin. Yes. I look forward to this. Just another 31 days.
And I'll use my connections, to find Griselda in the real world. You can hold off on mine. You got her.
No, 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 Natasha. Natasha. You know
Um,
I couldn't let you go without paying your part.
oh, yeah, I guess you were saying alternatively from the soul weaving. Okay. I I did want to roll a nice, big plot of land and have, a fancy, manor.
Mm,
Have a bunch of little.
that's a thin soup compared to what you hold close to your heart.
Well, I mean, you can do me like a little favor. I'll do, future favors for you. I hold you deep in my dreams.
There is no debt amongst friends.
Mm.
It needs to be something more personal, closer to your heart.
Oh, I guess I do want to burn down the Order of the Dawn.
Ah, yes. That passion, that fire, that rage, those who've wronged you, that would suffice.
All right. We'll find you a soul pretty quick anyway. So
I'm most sure you will. And he
think you gotta.
reaches out and snatches that dream from your head. Ah, so spicy, sweet.
Hopefully, it doesn't mellow me out too much.
Now, Mr. Lucy. And as he takes it, the thought really of like
Them
seeking
at all?
retribution
Who
just
cares
kind of
about them?
drains away. Like, who cares? Like, why would I want to, you know, like, they're not bothering me now. Why would I want to deal with them? Right? Like, you just all
Mhm.
kind of motivation to seek vengeance on them just kind
Yeah.
of evaporates.
So if I see him in town, I'd be like, oh well, keep up the good work, man. You know, it's fine. Oh well.
It's not that your memory or your thoughts about them change, but
I just don't
your
care about him.
your motivation just evaporates.
Yeah. It is
Sort
what
of
it is.
apathy.
Exactly.
I
Now,
think
Mr. Lucian, what is it that you're willing to lose
he wants to get
to
married.
I roll my eyes at you.
a family? Ah,
No,
that which you have
it's the
always wished to be a part of.
it's the life I could have had if I hadn't gone missing.
What does
Now that
that mean?
that is a delicious drink.
When he goes to pluck it, I think of the fate, what I barely remember of my parents' faces. So I went missing when I was like 4.
Orphan.
So to be
Okay.
clear,
Mm-hmm.
it
It's if I
is
hadn't gone missing and I would have stayed with them basically and been raised by them. Yeah. I would have had a normal life.
no
So
it
just one in the
so so
family.
so, so hang on. To be
Mhm.
clear, so it is not a it is a dream of what can be. So it is something for the future. You dream like so not so when I say a dream, I
Mm-hmm.
mean like this is your hope, your plans, your dreams of the future, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what he's taking. And so your hope to one day have a family, to
Oh
like
wow,
Oh,
that
motherfucker.
which you lost. You can you can catch his hand and stop him and
Um,
clarify.
no, I don't think I'll let him have that one.
Mm.
Man, I already lost one of my dreams already
I
being in this
know.
place. This is awful.
Says the
Um,
person that was about to offer 2.
Or
yeah,
3.
yeah, yeah, I know. My boy's about
oh
to be
yeah.
dead inside.
Yeah, I fucked up. I should have let Lucian do that first.
Yeah. Um, I think instead he'll offer the dream of being accepted. Yeah. because he's already like hit on that note of being like, oh yeah, don't you want to live in a town in which no one questions you and everything like that because I tell them not to? That's what Lucian will
The
offer.
dream of communion, of
Community.
being one with the tribe, of being seen and known for who you are, not ostracized for what you could be. Yes, yes. That is a worthy dream. He reaches out. Well, then, I ought to hold up my end of the bargaining of the bargain, should I not? Well, do think of me, keep me fondly in your dreams, wherever those might take.
Of course.
Yeah, no chance of that.
Hope you think of us as well, BFF.
Now sleep.
I
And
allow myself.
as the three of you collapse in, as suddenly all like the world just drains away and your eyes flutter close as your bodies fall limp to the floor, as you hit the ground, you feel the sharp rocks of a riverbank digging into you, and your eyes flutter open. Where are we?
Wait, do we have the cat with us? The cage?
Yeah, we gotta remember something.
You do have the cat with you.
Just to
Oh,
say,
God.
we had him at that.
Your memory, so you did not lose any memories.
That's
Forget
the
You
the
rare
just
benefits
are
of a
word.
no
long rest.
longer in town now.
So we
Yep.
get the benefits of a long rest because he put us to sleep.
All right. So yes, everyone gets the benefits of a long rest.
Awesome.
Everyone has leveled up now.
Oh, thank God.
Hey.
So that makes you level 5 now.
I
Yeah.
should be more excited about the level up, but I'm here being like, health.
So as if waking up from a bad dream, Lucian, you're lying face down on the cold bank of a river. The sharp, rough stones digging into your skin, mud slathering the side of your face. You can hear the burble of a river running next to you. As you feel something tug on you, pull. You're a bit groggy and not really what the hell just kind of happened. Don't really you're confused as to what's going on. Your eyes kind of crack open as you look out the side of your eye. You look out across a river running through what looks like a swamp, except all the trees are these huge towering mushrooms. The A dense kind of fog wafts through the air. Everything kind of seems close and closed in. You look up to try to see what, like, if the sun's up or if it's night. You try to look for the stars, but there are none. And it's then that you realize you're in a cavern of sorts, or some kind of tunnel that the river has carved. The ground is muddy. Even where the river narrows near you, you can see that there's all this like debris kind of littered on the ground around you. You see these like broken, you see a broken shield nearby and a half rusted sword. Except it's weird. The metal in the woods all kind of stained green. Like, what the fuck's going on? Ah, something pulls on your shoulders again. Pulls. You kind of cough as your cloak around you tightens around your neck. This one's still alive. Yagan, look at this. Well, he ain't gonna be for long. Just back up. He's probably still in the process dying.
Wait.
No down here.
Please, not again.
Get up.
Natasha, you kind of as these strange voices kind of come in, invade your dreams. You start to wake up. You have like you're like half buried in the bank. Your right arm stuck down deep into the mud. You're like, what the fuck? You look around and there's a person, 10 feet away, going through your backpack.
Hey,
Oh, no.
hey,
Like
hey.
looting through your ruffling through your backpack.
Well, I take stock of them. They look like what would they look like? They got uniforms on, or they
I
grave
got some
robbers?
pictures for you. Give me a second.
Mhm.
Um, uh, ch- 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 let's see.
Oh, okay.
So it's strange. You see these people. They're are they those people? You're a bit, you're very foggy. Like your
Mhm.
mouth is dry and cotton like. You feel sore and achy, like you haven't moved in days. You're very much not thinking super clearly at the moment. But as you do, you kind of see these people, and he has a mask on, and he has like party clothes or something like, you know um or like for some kind of festival or party or dance or something. You're like, what the fuck's going on? And as your eyes kind of focus, you see that like his clothes are very colorful, all these different colors and everything. But as you kind of focus on it, you realize that each color is like a different piece of fabric. And it
Mm.
looks like maybe like it looks like the costume that he's wearing has been pieced together from, you know, from 2 dozen different outfits
Mm.
type of deal.
Scavenger clowns. They're like the space clowns of Grim Hollow.
And and then you see the other one kind of back up with his friend. He's wearing a mask too, except it's not the same mask. They're both different. And then Maraid, or are you Sprog now?
Frog.
Sprague, new
Sprague,
day.
you're like, what the fuck just happened? Uh, I'm so fucking hungover. We didn't even drink.
I mean, I did
How
actually
much
once.
did we drink last night? You kind of you're like trying to figure out. Your head hurts so bad.
What
You're
do you mean that's what
you,
a hangover is supposed to feel like? You've never been hungover.
I attempt to stand up like, hey, ain't no dad here. My wife trying to do the. Where are you guys?
you kind of see the same scene that Natasha sees, except you see these huge mushroom-like trees enveloping over top this river, will-o'-the-wisps floating through the canopies, a dense kind of fog floating down through it as they kind of brush the tops of the cavern around you.
For
The
a second, I
water
shrink.
meandering through what appears to be like an underground swamp. And you hear Natasha, I'm not, what are you doing? As she kind of struggles to talk through her cotton mouth. And you look over and you see the side of this guy's face, that he has a mask on, but you see the side of his face and like his neck. And it's like a mottled it's like a mottled gray.
Hmm. It's not familiar in any way, is it? Because there are a couple of races that have.
Roll
Gray
me
skin.
roll me a nature check.
Sure.
You could replace it with survival if you'd like.
I kind of would.
That beats it. That's flesh is wrong. It's undead. That you can see that there's like some like mottled wounds that are not bleeding.
Whoa,
And you
whoa.
think whoever this person is might be undead. They're all getting up. I thought they were all dead. No. Well, so did I. That's why we're over here.
Not dead. Not quite fine. But we're here. Where the fuck is here?
Yeah.
Not quite right in the head either. Not quite right. No. Well, anyone that would come down there is not quite right in the head, obviously. Should we push them into the river? And no, they look a little tough to me.
Yeah, I appreciate it. You give us our stuff, and then you
What
tell us
stuff?
where we're at.
No stuff. All right, what stuff are you talking about? She holds a backpack, obviously behind his back.
You know the big bag behind you. Yeah, I don't really take kindly to being robbed, even if my bad state.
How fast do you think they are? Yeah. That one doesn't look too fast. The little spry one, I don't know if I can outrun her, though.
We could get
Well,
faster.
I don't really want to murder anyone today.
Murder? Yeah. All we have to do is wait long enough. They'll die one way or the other. Then we can
Yeah.
take their stuff in. Okay, fine. Here you go. You'll
Take my
be
shit.
dead soon enough, anyways.
Thanks.
You
I
could
guess.
at least do us the favor of, handing it to us now or croaking now, one way or the other. We really don't care.
We don't die that easy. Okay. No. Whatever your needs are.
Sort of give you a side eye.
I mean, it'd be waste, right? No.
Wait. So we appreciate our stuff. Where the fuck are we? We were next to a river and now we're here.
Do you know where God
She
is?
doesn't know where we are? But that's what she said, obviously. Are they addled in the brain? They just showed up on the shore, half dead. What can you expect from a bunch of...
Is this something without a river current? Is that something that you guys don't know about?
No. No, this is the Lichen Channel, obviously. The liveliest of the 5 caverns. And the nastiest monsters as well. The other one chimes in.
Mm.
Oh. Okay.
Yes, let's not stay here any longer than we really have to.
What city are we closest to? If there
Are
is
you
a
guys
city.
headed to the locks?
See, he knows what he's talking about. Well, why did you ask us where we were then?
Look, we got knocked the fuck out and woke up in a different place than where we started. I think it's a reasonable question.
I mean, she kind of has a point.
They always do.
The only city nearby, or really the only city at all, the locks, of course. The other one chimes in.
Are you headed that way? Or
Uh,
are you still patrolling around?
Scavenging, I guess.
Yeah.
No, I don't think that we can be picky. Better than dealing with whatever monsters are here.
I look around. Do we still have
Uh,
Hierophant?
He is
Yeah.
buried.
He's gotta
The
be
whole ass end of the container's like half buried
Glorious.
in.
I go pick it, like pull it out.
The cat is like covered in mud and looks, like he has gained maybe 3 times his body weight in mud, and it's all sticking to him.
So is he like close to one end of the cage right now as I pull it out?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll grab his tail and I'll cast Prestidigitation on him.
How generous of you.
So pieces of mud start flying off of him like like you're shooting like
Yeah.
spit wads through a thing. Little bits of it start shooting off in every direction, covering what little bits of you weren't covered in mud.
And him?
Like a dog shakes their coat. It's just starting to fly off. It's gonna take you a good 5 minutes to get all the mud off this cat.
It's fine. I wipe my face and pulling it to the ground.
It's not like we're not already muddy anyway.
Yeah, I kind of hate this place.
You guys part of a group or something?
So you gotta work with me a little bit slower because there's a lot of information I have to read through it.
Sure.
That's okay.
So I'm trying to make sure I remember this name. Dodge Volto said not to come back until we got all of the supplies. Well, they're carrying enough supplies, aren't they?
So we'll also kill
It's
you.
a really good point, right?
Oh,
Yes.
there's a-
So they just mosey on down, and when they die, we pick up their stuff and we turn it in. We don't even have to carry it that way.
Why is this-
See,
this-
I like your line of thought. That works for me.
I mean,
Then
if there's supplies nearby, we can help
mean-
you get those supplies. And you take us to town.
I mean, they could exactly. They just pick up all the stuff they find along the way, and they pack mule it for us.
Wait.
Even better idea. Even better idea. Yes. You guys just want to start picking things up?
Natasha, I did not volunteer to be a mule yet again.
Well, I'd say we're working for free. I mean, we're helping them get supplies
Yes,
that
just
aren't
whatever
ours.
supplies you see laying about. This, that. Really, we're not too picky.
I thought you needed to deliver something. It's not specific, you just need to grab stuff.
Well, yes, whatever washes up on the bank, you just pick up, put it in your backpack, and pack mule. Yeah.
For this guy.
What Yagon said. Just really just scrounge around, pick up whatever you see, any
Wait.
shinies.
Aren't we
I-
supposed to be taking him to Ricardo or whatever?
What are you talking about? The cat?
I really don't understand the garbled tongue of the of the male. Did you pick that up?
I spit out a bunch of mud. that
No,
got
not
in
really.
the-
I'm sorry, I didn't catch it either.
Aren't we supposed to be going to Gardo? Isn't that who's getting the cat?
Is it? I just know we had to deliver a cat to someone.
I like to Sprague for help.
I'm giving him a second because it looks like he's confirming.
It is who Octavian said.
It is.
Give me a second.
Okay.
Whether or not these guys know who
How
the
did you
fuck
spell
Goddard
that?
is.
It was Gato, I believe.
Oh god. Go back into the notes section.
It's in episode 14 when Octavian was telling us to take the cat.
Also, it's nothing like a cat to run over your keyboard for you to discover new button combinations that you don't know what they do.
Mm-hmm.
Where is episode 14?
When we sat down to dinner with him. Or breakfast.
Gatto.
Oh, TTO. Okay, let me fix that.
Gato.
Oh, right, he was named Cat. Sorry.
Finished.
That's why I couldn't find it.
Okay.
Doge Gato. Well, he is carrying one of his cats after all. I think it's a she. Pretty sure it's a she. One of her cats after all. Well, why aren't they wearing a mask then? Well, they look like immortals to me. I think it has something to do with all the fleshy bits.
Just imagine that we fell from the sky here.
Wait, they're not mortal?
They're kinda Is it rude?
Is what's rude.
No,
Well, you
I
got
can't
the-
think it would be. That you're undead.
Is she addled? She
Seems
does
like-
seem to be talking to herself quite a lot. She might have hit her head on a rock or something along those lines when she washed up here.
I hit my head on a reasonable amount of rocks, okay?
Would
It's
you like
probably-
us to hit your head a couple more times? Maybe it'll sort the things out.
No, absolutely not.
I mean, that worked for me once.
Once
Right,
out of
so-
how many times?
Well, I don't rightly remember anymore. May have something to do with all the knocks on the head.
No.
Yeah,
no,
I think
no,
I'll
no,
pass.
No, not. That wouldn't be the cause at all.
Well, so you take us to Gato. I guess after
I'm not
we-
taking you. I'm not taking you to Gato. I keep mixing up the voices. By the way, I'm sorry about that. I'm trying to lean back and forth
Yep.
to differentiate the two. I'm not taking you to Gato, and I'm not taking you to Gato either. We have our own business to do.
Or could you at least take us to the locks?
Or point us in the
Oh.
direction of the locks so we can theoretically carry all the dead stuff closer to the gate. Sure. Yep.
They both point in both directions,
That
up and
sounds
down
about
river.
right. Okay.
I mean,
Well,
Yeah.
but I do recommend you go down river, of course. Well, it is a lot easier after all.
if we play pack mule,
And you don't really have any boat to speak of, so it would take quite a while.
Could we not just...
But then it would also be easier to walk upriver than it would be to paddle upriver.
Look, if we pack
Fair point, fair point. I do concede the notion.
if we pack meal for you, can you expedite this you know,
I'm not.
travel for us? You'd be guiding us. And then
Well, why...
Gato will be extra happy.
Is there not a
Yeah,
way...
well, we could guide them. It's not very difficult after all, but fair point, fair point. We will guide you down. You just pick up all the stuff you find along the way, and we'll guide you down, no problem.
Great, Natasha. Be sure to pick everything up. Pap, pap.
Lee's muddy handprint on your back. One
Oh,
handprint, two handprint, three handprint.
Listen, you mind cleaning this way? But like, I'm just trying to handle this the fastest way instead of just getting lost in the middle of the forest, or lost in the area. What, you got a better idea, Sprog?
No, I think this idea is fine. I totally volunteer to at least most of
things
this.
out?
Yeah.
All right, let me aid you in looking for important things. Well, you already got advantage of this. This perception and investigation.
Is the cat clean?
So over the next 5 minutes, you clean the cat.
Well, yeah, we've been talking, yeah. The cat's
Sure,
clean.
yeah, cat's clean.
I had to figure eyes where I look at me, I look at the cat, I'm like, don't forget this.
The only thing that's not that is clean on you is your eyes and your teeth.
Yeah, exactly. I do the whole like watching you, cat. Remember this.
I'm gonna look around for stuff.
I threatened to put the fucking cage back in the mud. Yeah.
I'm gonna look around for stuff, and I'm gonna use mold earth to help me like sift through things.
Okay.
Totally forgot about that.
Yeah, this is a handy spell.
Roll me a survival check with advantage.
All right. 24.
Oh, so over the next 10 minutes, you find some, a variety of different scrap. Roll me a D100.
39.
39. You find a breastplate with a huge a huge hole in the center of it that looks like it has been like hit with like a laser weapon or something. Like the edges are all melted and everything. As well as a broken longsword and the shattered remnants of a shield.
I look at them like, that's good enough for you.
Yeah, that works. Yeah. Just stick it in the bag and keep looking.
Why not just stick it in the boat?
What boat?
I
Yeah,
thought
what
they-
boat?
I thought they were on a boat.
No, they walk.
No. Doge Volto told us to travel light. Told us to travel light. Yes. In order to get up and down the river, quickly. Though it doesn't rightly make much sense, seeing as, it would have been faster with a boat. Now that you mention it, it doesn't make a lot of sense. Why would Doge Voto send us up here?
So,
Or you can ask him when we go see him.
He wasn't mad at you last time, was he?
Well, sort of, maybe, kind of. Well, you
Mm.
did. You did do that thing that one time. I thought we didn't. I thought we agreed not to talk about that. Ah, yes. I forgot. I'm sorry about that.
All right, let's start walking. We'll finish
It's
your
only
errand.
2 days back to the locks.
2 days. Yeah, you didn't
Well,
bring no
if we're
horse.
lucky, anyways, and we don't run into Lator or any other nasties along the way, it should only take 2 days or more.
Yeah, I don't really got that many
I mean,
rations.
it would have been easier if we had brought a gondola. Well, we were told not to. Hello, pup.
All right, well, I guess we'll just have to start walking.
no, I'm not becoming a pack mule again.
Do we need something to carry things?
They got a bag. We just throw it in their big bag.
You know,
that they got.
besides the bag?
You
Carry
guys
things.
brought a bag?
Just pick up whatever you find along the way. I'm sure we'll run into more odds and ends and dead people.
Why?
Wait, you guys brought a bag with you, right?
Yes, but don't you have a bag?
Well, we want to use your bag, put it all in one spot.
But then I won't be able to put things in my bag.
Well, my bag's already full.
It does not look that full to me. No, not really, not at all. No, not really, not at all. Maybe only a quarter full. She's not even struggling that hard to hold it up.
I'm
Is it-
strong.
So I know on
Then
the
if you're
bank,
strong, you can carry more than just that little measly bit right there.
I mean, you're gonna make a girl do all the work around here.
Absolutely. Yep.
Yeah, you guys are
Aggressive.
feminists, huh? Equal opportunity.
I don't
You're
know
a
if how this is
powerful,
going.
strong, independent woman. I believe in you.
So out of character. I know by the river it's all muddy and stuff like that.
Yes.
Is there like a bit where you could follow like further up the bank where it's not muddy and you could walk and
So,
follow the river?
so give me a second.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
In the boondocks.
So, so mechanically speaking,
Mm-hmm.
the river is about 100 feet wide.
Mm-hmm.
It does narrow to places where you think you may be able to walk across it. Um, um, where it does narrow, it does speed up though.
Mhm.
But overall, this river looks to be is a fairly slow moving river. It's not moving very quickly at all.
Mhm.
Think more of swamp than like river,
Mhm.
or like imagine kind of like Amazon rainforest river.
We in the
Mhm.
Everglades.
Slow moving, winding through the jungle.
Yeah.
On either side is about 20 feet of like muddy, nasty, difficult terrain.
Mm-hmm.
The riverbank itself is not I said difficult terrain. That was a mistake. The riverbank itself is not difficult terrain, but if you stand still for even just a few minutes, or for even just a moment, you start sinking into the mud and you lose 10 feet of movement.
Oh
So
wow.
every turn you don't move, you lose 10 feet of movement.
What important information for someone who's not on a battlefield yet.
Right.
Um, so and what is it?
Further than 20
There
feet.
are mushroom trees and vines and a lot of vegetation. It is a very alive um, swamp, but there is no sunlight, so it's all like um, mushroom esque,
Bioluminescent.
yeah, type deal.
In the Underdark.
There,
Which is
so the area is dimly lit. It is not dark. It is dimly lit with the light of bioluminescent, like mosses and stuff, and will-o'-the-wisps floating around.
Is it
The
safe to
ceiling
walk?
is about 30 feet above you.
I'm sorry, I
The,
didn't okay.
the river itself, in the portions that you can walk in, is difficult terrain.
Okay.
Hello, it's a good boy.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch either of your names.
I'm Yargan. And I'm Griffin. Nice to meet you.
I'm Lucian. Nice to meet you.
We're, uh, we're the servants of four masters, we are. The boss regularly hires locals like us to make supply runs and the like.
Mm-hmm.
They're really usually too busy to for simple matters like that. What with all their politicking and the locks and such.
No, politics always fun.
No, not really. No, not really.
Have you made these supply runs before?
A couple of times, from time to time.
Is it safe to walk just a little further from the riverbank?
Absolutely not. Not at all.
What
No,
about
not really.
what about into the river?
Absolutely not. No, not really.
I got
Is-
river alligators in there.
Oh, so you know Lator?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I figured.
He's already tried to eat you once, right?
Not that I can remember.
I look down at myself. Have I been nibbled?
I mean,
Let's get to
Well,
work.
they wouldn't exactly be mortals then, would they? Well, you do have a point.
Um,
I hadn't considered that. You guys are still alive, right? You look
apparently.
fleshy.
Yeah, this is fleshier
feel
than
the
I've been
most
in a
part.
while.
Well, they don't have masks. Of course they're mortals.
What do the masks?
Okay.
Why the masks?
Belters, soul masks.
No.
Can't quite think so clearly without them, can you?
Oh,
I've always wondered what would happen if a warm body were to wear one. But you can't have mine. No.
what happens if you lose your mask?
What did you don't really think clearly then now do you?
You don't
And
go feral or nothing, right?
well,
So-
you're not really a person anymore.
Mm.
Alright.
Hey, Sprog,
Yeah.
did you want this cloak again?
Oh, yeah.
Alright.
Not to be like greedy, and also my hands are a mess. But do you have that notebook that you gave earlier?
Um,
The soulbound?
I I don't have the notebook. I'll get you another one though.
No, it's fine.
No, I got it for you before. I'll get it for you again. I got it from Simone.
Right. Right.
It's alright. I'll get you another one. I did have Mairead's box because I made that in the ditches, but I don't know that you want to carry it right now.
It sounds like she wants it.
You know, I would recommend that you get yourself a mask. You know, lest the locals. You know, lest you get eaten by the locals when you head off to the locks.
Locals
Wait,
like
what?
eating humanoids.
Well, of course, your flesh does taste quite nice, being all warm and juicy and all.
What if it's not warm? What if it's cold? Are you fine?
I think
It's like it's really like you're garbling a whole box of marbles. Maybe take the balls out your mouth.
Oh my fucking god, I hate you.
that's just how he talks.
Oh, I'm so sorry that you have to deal with that all the time.
Oh, you
Fuck
don't.
you.
You have no idea.
Fuck both of you.
She agrees, by the way.
You said there's politicking in town. Is there like hostile entities to you guys in there? We're gonna get lynched.
What in the locks? Well,
Yeah.
you will probably get lynched or eaten or maybe both. Probably both.
Does what the mask look like matter? Or, like, are they all kind of human looking?
They're soul masks. They're all kind of different. Does she not know what about it is? It really doesn't appear that way. God, they're fucking stupid. Wait,
We're tourists.
well, we should really get moving. Later prowls around here, and you know the huge scaly beastie,
Oh,
the huge scaly undead beastie.
okay.
I reckon he's probably upstream.
All right, let's get.
The blight is liable to find us at any moment. They both take a step back away from the water.
Are we like?
in between them and it.
Are we walking? We're walking upstream, right? The direction that they're saying.
Oh, I thought they said downstream.
Downstream.
Both.
Okay.
Downstream, yeah.
Great.
They did say both. They said so. So your
Yeah,
question
but we
was
could
which way
see.
to the locks, and they went like that.
Yeah, but then we
Alright,
started traveling, so like.
Yeah, lead the way, friends. We got your back.
Okay, sure, whatever. And they start heading downriver.
We follow.
Yeah, pick that one up too. That one looks a little shiny. Hey, and check that dead body there. He might have something nice on him. You never know.
So what's this blight thing that you're talking about?
Blight thing.
The not lake whore, the alligator crocodile.
Later.
Lator, the giant crocodile.
Yeah, that thing.
I'm sure it's big and has a lot of teeth.
No, but there was
Exactly.
like something.
You've seen him before?
No, the
No,
other
it's-
thing. The thing aside from that one. You said there were two threats.
Oh, well, there's a lot of, nasty giant crocodiles, swamp hags, really the whole gambit of not nice things.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure that they'll be very nice to, mortals and such.
Mm-hmm.
Look, you just carry everything as far as you can, and then we'll take it the rest of the way.
Well, I guess these guys are perfectly fine with us getting eaten by gators.
Why don't you give us a percentage? We're nice people, you know. We do good work. You know, it's a give and take.
They want our stuff. I know it was our stuff, and then they woke up and they complain about it not being our stuff. Sure, you can have a percentage. How much you want?
60-40. We be 40.
That much? It's fine. It's fine. They won't make it to town anyways.
Look at them with puppy dog eyes.
Sure, you can have 40%, no problem. You just keep going.
My tits pop out accidentally. $22.
Them some really nice knockers. I'm not gonna lie. Did she steal them from someone else, I wonder? Where'd you get them?
I was born with them.
Lucky. Well, fine. You can have 60%.
Okay. Deal.
Yeah, I do feel like I should be looking out for this Lator, Laker, Lagger, whatever thing
It's
they're looking at.
Lator.
Sprague is not going to get it right.
I can't put the weird fucking French apostrophe on the end of the E, but it's
Yeah. Ha ha ha. They are French.
Oui, oui, baguette.
All right,
Croissant.
I guess I could put the weird little thing on the end of it. So the other words that they used were what were some of the other things? They called this the Lycan channel.
They're rulers or whatever.
Doge Volto. And then their masks were Bautas. All right. So you guys are walking down the river. We're gonna stop there.
Sounds great.
Hope you guys enjoyed the game.
We killed the Namek and we take their masks. No.
I mean, you go ahead and put that thing on your face. Tell me how that goes.
I think better.